What's up, A-Sound? This director Michael Artis. I'm kicking it with Ken on the Ken and Lee Show.
Yo, what's up? This Ken with the Ken and Lee Show, man, and you kicking it with me and the homie Michael Artis, man. This is one of the, if not one of, the hottest directors, music video directors. What else you do? Everything. This nigga do it rich nigga. This one of the richest niggas in the city right now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So we're gonna talk to him, learn a little bit about what he do. And hopefully he can get us some of that knowledge, man, and help some of y'all get on the same way he on right now. How long you been doing your thing in the city, man?
I'm just probably hitting, I'm over 10 years in the city, because I've been out here since I was about 18 years old.
Okay, when you say out here, you came from Beaumont.
Yeah, I'm originally from Beaumont, Texas, like an hour away from here.
Okay, so how did you, I mean, was school brought you here? Was it the industry, the music industry, the video editing, everything that you do?
The industry brought me out here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so you really just left home on some real like hustle, like let me go get it.
Yeah, I used to shoot in Beaumont, you know what I'm saying? People are real familiar with my shooting out there. And I shot one of my first videos from an artist from UGK. His name is, he's a Leo. You know what I'm saying? I was still in high school when I shot that for him. You know what I'm saying? He was feeling it. So next thing you know, he introduced me to some people, UGK, you know what I'm saying, some people from Houston. I think it was like one night they brought me to H-Town. I probably met everybody in the H. One night, you know what I'm saying, I got a tour of the city from Big Bang Hank.
That's
you know
big
homie. Boys remember who that is.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I met Zero first night I came out here, man. Mike Jones, everybody you can name.
That's like a young Texas nigga dream. You come to the city and you meet everybody that's doing something off top.
Yeah, I definitely had a nice little tour of the city with a, you know, a cosign for some people from out my way that deal with a lot of people out here. You know, next thing you know, they introduced me to a director that's from where I'm from. He's from Port Arthur, named Mr. Boomtown.
Yeah.
So like he took me under his wing at a young age. So
you official in the city. You real solid, like. That's that OG shit. Like I really can't laugh because I'm really official. Yeah, man. So when you came to the city and you started receiving the love, how did Beaumont respond to you? How did back home respond to you?
Man, the city got a lot of love for me, man. I always try to go back and do as much as I can. I just did another annual birthday out there where I brought all the artists I work with out here, you know what I'm saying? Slim Thug, Power Wild Pro, brought the sauce out there before they even knew what the sauce really is, you know what I'm saying? Put them on that.
I saw you a boss in Beaumont, man.
Shit, I'm gonna be a boss
all
over the world.
Yeah, so that's the key. What you think the key to? How can you accomplish that? And I'm get these niggas some knowledge, man. Let them know what it is.
Hard work. That's for sure, you know what I'm saying? Dedication, consistency, you know what I'm saying? Even if you failing at your craft or it's not as moving as fast as you want it to move, because there's been a lot of times where I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I want to be on another level of doing things, and it might just not have been that time, you know what I'm saying? I still got growth to learn from, you know, different circumstances and situations that I'm going to go through.
Yeah. Well, look, man, my homie done told y'all a little bit. I gotta take a restroom break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk to him some more. So yo, this Ken with the Ken and Lee Show, and you kicking it with me, man. Me and the homie Michael Artis. So after coming to the city, meeting all the OGs in the music game and just the people that influenced you your whole career, what was that one video? That first video, or maybe it was your second or third, where you knew that you was gonna have longevity in the city and you was gonna be able to be who you are today?
My first video that got a lot of recognition would be my first video with D-Lo. That would be One Shot. You know what I'm saying? That was a time where the city was, you know, new artists was just getting started. A whole new era of artists that, you know, that seasoned now, like D-Lo, Propane, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like one of my first videos that really started getting a lot of attention. You know, the internet went crazy over there. That was a time we didn't even have Instagram. We had Twitter.
But what about that video, man? What about that video made it the one?
You know what I'm saying? That's when 7D first came out. So it was like one of my first videos I shot on 7D. You know, back then you used to had to have a big budget to shoot a video. So I'm used to working on big sets, 12 hours, 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? Putting in work with shooting on film and stuff. But that's when the 7D first came out. So I got a cinematic look that I never really was able to get due to budget. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't getting, I was shooting whatever videos I could back then. So I had the eye for it, you know what I'm saying, the skill that I learned from interning with Mr. Boomtown, Dr. Teeth, and, you know, just learning my craft and working.
Yeah, but that first one, it's nothing like that first one, man. and a lot of things, that first touchdown, that first success. So I know exactly what you mean. So, talk about success. I mean, I've been following you for the last 2 years. With this whole Instagram movement, and with Instagram we able to see what you doing right now. I'm able to see your clothing line that I've been waiting on a shirt for like 3 months, but the homie ain't came through yet.
Don't blame the shirt girl, man.
we got to see the hats, the shirts, the jerseys, deluxe vodka. Man, I seen you overseas. Like, wasn't you like in Germany or something like that?
Yeah, we did a 5-city tour.
Yeah,
on the other
man.
side of the world.
So how did that become a part of it? The whole business side of it. How do you learn that?
I've always been business minded since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big part of why I'm successful in my endeavors, because I've always been business minded. When I went to high school, they made up an award and gave me an entrepreneurial award and gave me a full scholarship whenever I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing business back then, like making money when I was in high school. And
so how far you expect, or, I mean, because when you talk about being an ambassador for a liquor company, we think of people like Jay-Z, we think Rick Ross, we think what? Diddy, you know what I'm saying? The upper echelon people. And to be a director, one of the only ones that I know right now, this, you know, the brands before vodka. Like, do you foresee yourself in the same light as a Diddy?
Yeah, man, I'm very inspired by Diddy. Like, I never met him before, like, but I'm just connected to him, you know what I'm saying? Everything he say, like, I feel that shit with my soul, like, you know what I'm saying? I already speak that I'm gonna be a mogul no matter what. I'm just using my vision, you know what I'm saying, to get across what I'm trying to do. But, you know, any other endeavors that come about, I'm gonna be great at whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna put my best into it, because I'm taking a solid work ethic that I put in anything I do. You know, any type of work you put in front of me, I'm gonna give you vision and I'm gonna give you work ethic.
Yeah, see, that sound like to me just a real solid, genuine, hard work. You know, that American dream almost, coming from the hood and coming from the places we come from. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm for real, because like when you go other places, you get to see people who, you know, we all come from the same struggle, but they don't necessarily show that same love, and it's not real. You're not willing to help nobody else. You coming from an era where, like you said, you didn't even have social media that we have today. You didn't have Instagram. Facebook wasn't as popular. Yeah. It was past that MySpace era, but so to get Twitter, and you know, to see the effect that it had on your career, and just you being able to reach different people in different places, how do you feel about the Instagram era?
No.
Other than
with future always comes change, and you can't adapt to the change. You know what I'm saying? This ain't really for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on a level of greatness, so whatever adjustments come in life, I'm gonna just adjust and utilize it and make the best of it that I can. So, with that being said, I love Instagram. It's a visual tool that I use to market my business, my lifestyle, you know, all the things to show you what MAF is about. To show you, you know what I'm saying?
MAF, man. Tell them what that means, man. MAF, man.
That MAF stands for Michael Artis Films, known as greatness.
Yeah, I see it all over Instagram, man. I see the MTV. Like, how do you, to come from this kid from Beaumont, man, you know, one of the smaller cities in the state, but a city, and now you on MTV, you watching yourself, your work, on stations like that and getting the recognition that you're getting, man. How do you not get wrapped into that life? How do you...
Man, that's real easy, man.
As real as you are, man.
It's real easy because, you know, every time I see my name on the, you know, the TV screen, you know what I'm saying, I'm always thinking of how it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? I still see it in the vision of day one when I first started. You know what I'm saying? How much I care about this product. You know what I'm saying? Like, my flaws, where I could be better at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably my worst critic. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to criticize myself. I'm a Virgo, so I'm going to criticize myself the toughest I can. So, like, a lot of my work I'm never satisfied with. So it just keep me hungry. When I see it, I'm always thinking, okay, I'm on there, we getting rotations, but I want jam of the week. You know what I'm saying? I want to be right there with Diddy and Ross.
So how you feel about 106 in Park ending like that? Do you think it's gonna hinder the or is that like a door that's been knocked down completely to where we can't even use that outlet anymore?
I wouldn't just say that because, you know what I'm saying, like we talked about earlier, with time comes change. You know what I'm saying? So MTV, TRL, ain't no more of that, you know what I'm saying? We watch MTV Jams now. You know what I'm saying? My station stay on that all day. And then you have other new channels like Revolt, which I'm just very impressed by. Like, it's amazing. Like, I watch Revolt. I watched some videos the other day, and I was amazed. I was like, man, this is the future right here. Like, you can't see it right now. You know what I'm saying? You're a little behind in time, but, you know what I'm saying? That's the future. So
when you talk about futuristic, I can promise you, 2-3 years ago, man, people felt the same way about World Star. Do you think World Star, could it be the new 106 in Park? Could it be that new mass media outlet that we can use to get the recognition and to get to ensure that our careers last?
Most definitely, man. You know, shout out to World Star. You know what I'm saying? I rock with World Star. They rock with MAF real tough, so that's first and foremost. Shout out to World Star. But yeah, man, kudos to World Star. That's like one of the greatest.
Man, dude, that cute. Hey, the way you talk about Diddy, bro, when you talk about this blog and just the idea of bringing mass media to somewhere, World Star, that's a real inspiration, dog. Like, dude, yeah, that's it. I love the Vine compilations.
I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. So anybody doing, you know, good in life, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure, you know, show them their recognition. Appreciate that motivation.
Man, and let me ask you this for the homie Lee, man, because we on the Ken and Lee show right now. But Lee couldn't make it, but my homie is when you talk about shoe heads, dude is a sneakerhead. He's everything about shoes, right? So he hit me up like, yo, I know you finna holler at Michael Artis, man. Ask that boy about his shoes, because he be dropping that heat on Instagram. So, do you consider yourself a sneakerhead?
Yeah, man, I consider myself a fashion head. You know what I'm saying? I'm all around the board with it. From J's to Giuseppe's to Masons to Versace's, back to Ewans and pins and phones, everything.
I do it all over, man.
Come on.
Man, that's what's up, man. So what's next for you, man? We got the clothing line, we got the locker. What's next?
2015, you know what I'm saying? Continue to make big moves, bigger moves with the Deluxe Vodka, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've been up and running for like a year. You know what I'm saying? We're doing very well. We're traveling the world. That's like, shout out to Paul Wall, you know what I'm saying? Number one, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be rocking with the Deluxe Vodka. So shout out to Paul Wall. But yeah, like I was saying, just, you know, traveling the world, getting different perspectives on things. Like, it's always refreshing to get out the city and see how business is conducted other places, how people you know, you learn a lot of things to come back here and have more tools with to make your city better, you know what I'm saying, in your business. So.
Hey, look, you gotta give me that plug on Powwow, because in about a year or two, I want to be at the Lux Vodka, like.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, man. This for everybody.
Up,
this for everybody. It's for
Straight
the
up.
city. It's for the whole world. So anybody trying to get down with the movement, you know what I'm saying? We only trying to rock with the best. And that's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? That's a good product right there.
So let me ask you this, man. This is for more of the people who trying to make it, man. People that's trying to climb that ladder, and right now they stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get the best of the best. That's who this video, that's this blog, this interview, that's who we reaching out to, right? So how can I tell them to get in contact with you? How can they find you? Is it the website? Is it, I don't know, like what's the best way to contact you to get that work?
I mean, the best way to contact me is through my email address, which is michaelartisfilms@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? That's where I do most of my business through my email. You know what I'm saying? But if you're working hard enough and you really want to rock with me, I ain't even got to tell you where it's at. You're going to go find out where it's at.
You already in his inbox.
And
that's what he telling you.
That's going to let me know where you at with your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a part of what we're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's going to make them steps ahead, you know, before you make that email. You know what I'm saying? And impress me.
So let me ask you this then. Is there anybody in the city that, you know, in order to be an OG, that means it's generations after you. So do you see anybody right now in the city that that you rocking with what they doing because you see that they have what it takes or possibly have what it takes? You see that look in what they do.
As far as an artist,
as far as what you do, not as far as in the direction or the directing of music videos or just in that realm.
Yeah, it's a lot of great directors and videographers out here, you know what I'm saying? I love that, you know what I'm saying, we getting broad with great vision, you know what I'm saying? Places like California, you know what I'm saying, that's culture out there.
Yeah.
So this is, just like we got refineries and it's first nature for a person to go work at a refinery, that's first nature out there, that's their culture. So that's what they do. They're very visual and creative, you know what I'm saying? That's a lifestyle out there. So to see that elevating out here, that's refreshing, you know what I'm saying? I love to work with other creative people, you know what I'm saying, that like to bring other things to the table, and we get some greater visions and set standards, set the bar higher, and motivate each other, you know what I'm saying? But a couple of names that I see out there working, grinding, Spike the designer, I did some work with him. He does great photography, videography as well. Video-wise, director, shout out to DJ Young Sam, you know what I'm saying? He came up with me, you know what I'm saying? He direct too. He live. Younger, Georgie Films, I work with him, you know what I'm saying? He been shooting with Les, holding them down, you know what I'm saying? Looking good. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Just.
And that's what's up. I really and honestly didn't expect that many people, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, man.
Yeah, so that means it's like a whole underground and everything going on. And that shit dope, man. But look, well, before we leave, it's one question, because I see all the ladies liking you on Instagram. like, hey, your Instagram be popping. My man Instagram be popping. How do you handle that part of life, the relationships, knowing that you headed for so much success? I mean, how do you avoid that feeling of everybody being around you only because they want something? You know, just finding that those other genuine people.
You know what I'm saying? I done heard a lot of older men say this saying a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right or wrong because I'm kind of high right now, but you'll never go broke chasing that sack. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely go broke chasing the women. So I mean, if you understand the concept of that, you'll understand how to balance life and women and priorities. You know what I'm saying? That's good talk.
So look, let me get one of them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I brought the most of for y'all, man. So.
Yeah, man.
What's up, A-Sound? It's director Michael Artis. I'm kicking it with Ken on the Ken and Lee Show.
go from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Hold up, it's my time to gon' kill this. Still a trillist, they tell lies, I'm a realist. You might can't relate cause you're fake, fearless. They popping bottles, all I need is one to get drunk. 50 deep and 49 of them niggas punks. If you ain't rolling light, nigga, you ain't rolling right. Drove the drop head, but I still